A prayer for all that we have lost. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Indeed, we belong to God, and indeed to God we return. Breathe with me, source of life. In this time of uncertainty, in this time of chaos, in this time of uncontrollable loss, breathe with me, holy love. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Indeed, we belong to God, and indeed to God we return. Breathe with us, Holy One, as we sit here watching a world falling apart. A world breaking open with pieces shattering and scattering beyond what seem like any person's reach. Breathe with us, Holy Love, as we live in this world whose pace has so abruptly halted and hastened all at once. A world where the demand for our resilience has pushed all of our spirits past their snapping point. A world forever changed by what and who we have lost. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Indeed, we belong to God, and indeed to God we return. Holy One, the tragedy of the last several months has taken so much from us. Thousands of lives have been lost to an illness that spares no country, no community, no age, no race, no faith, no profession. Breathe with us, Sacred One, as we mourn those precious lives who were taken from us so abruptly, so painfully, some without a chance to say one final goodbye. Weep with us, Holy Love, as we mourn the truth that the hardest hit among our world are our siblings and communities who have always had to fight for the recognition of their humanity and the value of their lives. Weep with us, Holy Love, as some of us mourn the death of our own family, our own friends, our own colleagues, beloveds who have been taken from us by the same illness that keeps us from being able to properly share our loss in community. Weep with us, O God, as none of us are spared the grief, the anger, the despair that comes from knowing that thousands more will be lost, that thousands more have already been lost without our knowing their names. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Breathe with us, O God, as we hold in our hearts all of the healthcare workers, the field and farm workers, the warehouse workers, and all of the essential workers who continue to put their physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental well-being at risk for our safety and security and our comfort. Breathe with us, Sacred Love, as we grieve the thousands of jobs that have been lost, that leave people across the country without a way to support themselves and their loved ones. As we grieve the thousands of celebrations unheld, rites marking life passages like graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, adoptions, holidays, marriages, reunions, transitions. Breathe with us, Holy One, as we mourn the billions of little passing moments of touch that remind us that we are always held in love. Breathe with us, Holy One, as we grieve the loss of our sense of safety, security, and stability. As we mourn those daily routines that we have learned in their absence these last few months were actually meaningful rituals that had anchored our lives and spirits. Breathe with us, sacred love, in those moments when we lose faith that there is a way through, an end in sight, an answer or answers that will unite and heal us as a world. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Breathe with us, source of life. Breathe with us, Holy One. Be with us, sacred love. We have lost so much. We have lost so many. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Indeed, we belong to God, and indeed, to God we return. Amen. When the world is sick, can't no one be well? But I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well? But I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well? But I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well? But I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong.